This will be a reading for the Gemini Nation. It may resonate with you if you happen to have relevant Gemini placements or if you are dealing with a Gemini. Understand that not every single message in this reading may be intended for you, but listen to this with an open mind and let go of what does not resonate with you. Please, most of all, above all else, do not make any rash decisions based solely on a general reading. Now, if you would like a reading based on your own personal energy, you can, of course, book a reading on my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. All right, let's get right into this reading. Holy Spirit, let me show me what is relevant for the zodiac sign of Gemini. And if I called you Capricorn by mistake, my apologies. Gemini, maybe some of you might be dealing with a Capricorn and you have Capricorn in your chart. Okay. Either this is you or someone. This week, someone may be feeling a bit powerless, a bit confused. This could be someone that you were in a relationship with before. They could be feeling this way. You could be feeling this way toward them because the messages can always go vice versa. Or this is just you, period, because it feels like something could be triggering your anxiety this week, your fears. It could give you this feeling of feeling like your back is against the wall or feeling like you're trapped. You might feel for a minute that you have no way out, but this is nothing but a fear or anxiety. False expectations appearing real is the acronym for the word fear. So I feel like something could be jolting your fear. This could be a false sense of, okay, I don't know how to get out of this. I'm kind of stuck type of situation. But it feels like you're going to find a way to come out of that energy and seize the day, because it feels like, I don't know, you're stuck. In a way, you might feel emotionally like you're stuck. Or you feel like you're not able to think your way out of a situation. Again, it feels, I don't know if you have anxiety on a normal basis, on a regular basis, or this is just this week thing, because it looks like you're worried about something. You could be worried about your health. You could be worried about what other people think, overly burdened by that. You could be feeling overly burdened by responsibilities. Or this is just you feeling very emotional, this is a very moody week for you. It feels like, Gemini, where your emotions are kind of up and down, and maybe you might feel like certain people can't quite be trusted. And this could be, or maybe the person that you wanted was with somebody else. Or maybe this week, this is something that you might be finding out about, and you might be deciding to leave behind a situation where there's someone else involved. Because if this is a love scenario, let's put it this way. It looks like you may have put up barriers around your heart because you have been dealing with someone that does not know if they want a committed relationship. And somebody is running like a track star right now. It's like somebody could be a runner, like literally run track, but I feel like this is figurative. Like somebody runs from commitment, or the first sign of trouble in a relationship, somebody's out of there. So this could have you feeling like there's someone around you that you can't trust. But see, this week, this is not just for this week situation, this in particular, Gemini, but this is definitely like highlighted very strongly this week. Trust your vibes around certain people that you allow into your energy, into your close circle. Because it does feel like somebody is running their mouth, hovering around you so they can find out your business and go blurt it out to other people. So this week, yeah, somebody could really be triggering. If this doesn't even have to be a person, but it could be circumstances that are triggering certain traumas that happened in the past. There's some things, Gemini Nation, and it's not just Gemini, it's us all, but it's your reading. So it feels like there's some things, Gemini Nation, that maybe you haven't healed from. And there's going to be some things that come up this week that might cause you to feel a bit uncomfortable. Maybe it might be beneficial for you to talk some things out rather than internalizing them. because it feels like for a majority of you, maybe you kind of like bottle up your feelings. Maybe you don't talk about things that are kind of uncomfortable to talk about. Yeah. This week, it feels like something brings that out of you. And you're forced to have to find a way to deal with some type of resentment that you have been harboring. But this is a good thing because it feels like in letting go of that, this turns out to be a very self-loving type of act. Because it feels like you've been holding on to a lot of things here. It feels like this week, if you have been confused about things, this week you're definitely getting clarity about how to move on or move through something, navigate through something. And if there's something that has been pending that you have been waiting for, it feels like this week you finally get the thing that you need. Or you finally find a way to move on from something that has just really been haunting you and sticking with you for the longest time. And it feels like it's some type of abuse that maybe you endured in childhood. You might be ready for partnership because it does look like there could be a romantic partner coming in for you, or there's someone new that's showing you a lot of interest. Some of you Geminis could be deciding to get back out there. But while you're doing that, make sure that you're mentally and emotionally fit to do that, because it feels like there's still some lingering energy over this past situation that has you feeling suspicious over people. But that might be for a reason. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. Maybe in some situations you might be overthinking it. But for some of you, you might be suspicious of your children. For some of you, your kids might be getting into problems, having issues at school, or they were. You might have a kid that was constantly being suspended from school, or maybe this was you. Fighting, anger, frustration. There's a kid that might really need to talk more about their feelings. So random. I know it's the summertime, but I think you're going to be noticing a lot of insects, animals. This feels like there's like an insect infestation around you. Whatever this is with your kids, I think that there's something that will come up this week that's going to really cause you to think about some things. And especially if you're in separation from your children, you might be thinking about reaching out to them or calling them, checking up on them. Or this is somebody that you co-parent children with. You might really be tempted, like I said before, to like act on your anxiety and make decisions based on anxiety. And this is where your guides are telling you, no, it's going to be necessary this week, Gemini Nation, to pause for a minute, to listen to what your guides are trying to tell you. Because it feels like this week, Gemini Nation, not just this week, but you know this, every week, it feels like your guides are definitely trying to like offer you some type of advice or help you to see how to navigate through some type of dilemma that comes up this week. And I'm trying to see what that possibility might be. Like, where are we talking about? Yeah. On whatever area, because it feels like it's going to differ from person to person. It feels like I said, things have been at a standstill. You've been having delay after delay, or this is you procrastinating on thing after thing. It feels like now with that clarity, you're going to find some type of positive movement forward to be able to, like I said, navigate through a very difficult situation. Some of you could literally be going on some type of trip though. Maybe you're going overseas. Maybe you're going to see someone. Or maybe this is you spending some time alone. You see this bird here. So this is definitely like with this alone time, I think this is where your guides are going to clue you in and give you some type of direct answer about some things. Give your cares and worries to us, angels, and allow us to take your burdens. This is something that your guides are telling you. Don't forget that this week, Gemini Nation, because it could be very easy to kind of forget when you're tapping into your anxiety rather than your clear-minded thinking. Tapping into fear. Yep, a favorable outcome. Whatever this is that you're worried about, Gemini, It feels like there might be a positive outcome that comes out from this, especially if this has something to do with money or finances. It feels like there's some money that's coming to you this week. Your material needs are provided as you follow your intuition and manifest your dreams into reality. So I think this is the overall energy this week. Trust your vibes, trust your intuition and your guidance about something, because doing so, it feels like yields positive results for you this week. Let's see what else is going down. Yeah, so you got the end of some struggles. Yeah, something was threatening your safety, your sense of safety. This could be a home situation, a living situation. This feels like this might be something that has something to do with children. Mars in Pisces, maybe you have, your Mars is in Pisces. I noticed that there's a father figure missing, so maybe some of you are single parents and maybe that's been a bit of a struggle lately. Like I said, it feels like you're going to be able to find a solution to whatever this dilemma is. Yeah, you got abundance coming in here multiple times. Let's see what else is going on. That's what I mean. It feels like you are traveling somewhere. Either you have a boat, or you're going maybe on a cruise. Okay, because I definitely see you traveling somewhere. Something's going to take you on some type of a journey. Something's going to take you out of your regular routine. Or this is you going in search of that so that you can find a way to like get back to regular life and help you to make some very important decisions. Wars and battles. There's a tug of war here with your finances. A tug of war here with overspending and finding balance with money. I think this has been a huge challenge for you this week. Maybe you're having a difficult time, Gemini Nation, making ends meet or keeping up with certain bills this week. I feel like, again, it's the fact that maybe your ambition has been a bit off. Like I said, it feels like you're going to find a way. This feels like this is an internal type of battle, an internal type of struggle that you have been dealing with. Your perseverance is going to pay off. For some of you, this is at work. Because it does feel like there's some drama at work. There's some pettiness. There's a clique of people that are kind of like running their mouth. It's like you got a lot of politics and games being played at work. And what is very consistent in this reading is a water sign. So maybe in particular, Gemini Nation, your beef is with a water sign. Or maybe you don't have beef with anybody at all. They, a water sign, might have beef with you, running their mouth about you, because it does feel like somebody is creating a lot of tension for you, or someone is trying to create a lot of blockages for you. In particular, this water sign is a Cancerian for some of you, but somebody wants you to be stuck. So it feels as though somebody might feel like they have the upper hand in a situation, and they're going to put you in the middle of some pettiness. It's like there's some envy, some struggle. It's like someone's trying to create struggle for you. And this feels like this is maybe surrounding a living situation or a work situation. Look at this. You're destined to succeed. So someone's trying to throw you off this week, Gemini Nation, just like, I mean, for the longest time. It's like someone's trying to create some type of barrier to keep you from your goal. But again, your spirit guides say, Gemini Nation, your perseverance is the thing that is rewarded in this situation. Something might cause you to become very emotional. It could be your baby's dad. It could be your own father. This could be your family members. This could be where the tension is. This could be the situation where there's jealousy and gossip. It could be that type of petty type of energy, because it really came right back out. Maybe having to do with a father figure or an authority figure. Like I did say, some of you are single parents, and maybe there is a parent that's missing from the household, and it's really starting to affect a child in your life, who could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This week, it really does feel like your work is the central focus for you. You could be thinking about going to school, expanding some type of goal, or working on something that really is near and dear to your heart. Yeah, that's what I mean. There's been some temporary setbacks that are really trying to interfere with what you're doing. Your guides say block these distractions out. Your guides are saying block these distractions out, because these people here that are in the background are mere distractions, Gemini. It's like your guides want you to go about your daily life, not worrying about these people or this situation. Feels like this week brings in some fresh opportunities, maybe a fresh start. Your chakras are blocked. It feels like it's your emotions. Chakra clearing. Call upon me to clear and open your chakras using sacred geometric shapes. Archangel Metatron. Maybe you are meditating. Maybe you're doing some type of yoga or some type of mental or spiritual exercise to help you to open up. Okay, because it really does feel like your heart chakra is really affecting you. It's like there's a blockage there, or in any other area of your life, whether it's your heart. It feels like it's your words too. And that's crazy, because Gemini, you're from the planet Mercury, which is all about communication, but it feels like there are communication issues between you and someone else, or this is like you having an issue communicating with yourself, or there's someone that you feel is just dramatic, over the top. It's just very difficult communicating with this person. And maybe what this really is maybe you're not talking to the adult then, maybe you're talking to the wounded child within them. That could be one of the biggest issues. It feels like somebody this week could be stonewalling you. You're asking a question, they answer your question with a question. And it feels honestly like somebody this week could be looking for excuses to start fights just so that they can go be with somebody else. It's like somebody wants to break up. Did I say in the beginning somebody's a track star? They run at the first sign of trouble. They may have an attraction to somebody new. Gemini Nation. Because like I said, for some of you that are single, well, I guess this person is acting single. Those of you who are a couple, you're in relationships, it feels like somebody wants out. And before they have completely left a situation or tried to really 100% resolve something with you, they're already talking to somebody else. Okay, there's something up here again with health. I'm not sure what this is. Let's take a look. Codependency. You could be dealing with someone who has addictions, or addictions could be affecting someone's health. Somebody have a breathing problem. It feels like there could be a respiratory issue. Asthma. What is this with health? Okay. Thank you, Spirit Guides. It feels honestly, okay, we got therapy here. This feels like this is an emotional connection. I did say heart chakra blockage. You may be thinking about therapy. I did say before that maybe talking about what you're feeling rather than just internalizing your feelings and not really giving your feelings a voice. You know, you could be deciding to maybe talk to a professional and get some type of therapy. But for some of you, this situation surrounding health has something to do with discomfort. There could be some type of discomfort in your body. I did say a breathing issue. That could be bringing you to the doctor. Could be experiencing some blood loss. This could be like anemia. This could be you getting lab draws, lab work done. Some of you could be being put on medication. But for some of you, I will say this, you're at a crossroads with maybe your career, or you're at a crossroads with a health situation. It feels like it has a lot to do with addictions. Addictions are starting to affect somebody's health. Addictions, it doesn't have to be like literal addictions. This could be addictions to the way that you live your life that's not really conducive of anything, of any kind of positive change. It just has you kind of like sitting in limbo. It could be this type of thing. You could be dealing with somebody who is addicted to drama. Addictions, keep an open mind when I'm talking about addictions. This doesn't necessarily have to do with chemical substances. This could be in a lot of different areas of your life. But I don't exactly see... Okay, it feels like there's like an acute health issue that brings you, that's creating some type of discomfort, that possibly brings you to get a health check. It could be that you're having a lot of migraines, maybe a lot of ringing in your ear, or and this feels like this is acute. It happens kind of fast. There could be something that could be impairing someone's fertility, or someone is now all of a sudden concerned about fertility. This might have something to do with a biological clock that's ticking, or this has something to do with maybe a surgery that could be coming up. Ovulation. Somebody might be finding out about a pregnancy, because I do see a birth of a child. It could be a pregnancy that brings you, a pregnancy scare that brings you to the doctor. Yeah. Be a pregnancy scare. Or I did talk about blood loss, fertility. It feels like there could be maybe a pelvic exam. Something may affect someone's fertility, and that could be creating anxiety. Yep. So you could be finding out about a pregnancy, or there's someone around you that is giving birth, or somebody could be finding out that they are pregnant. And this could be why the word father came out, because somebody might be finding out that they are a father. Or this is you already a parent and you're concerned about parental issues. Yeah, it looks like you're concerned about some type of a betrayal here. Let's see. Let's see what's going on with money. It feels like maybe there's some issues here with you making a decision, a firm decision on something. It feels like you're just very indecisive. Your thoughts are kind of like wavering back and forth from this to that. And you haven't made a firm decision about maybe what you want to do professionally. This feels like the upcoming weeks is going to help you bring yourself to some type of decision, because I see some type of change coming up when it comes to your work. It could be you might be wallowing in some type of regret about maybe a decision that you feel like you didn't make, or you feel like you kind of like lack the confidence to make certain decisions because you constantly second guess yourself. This is what I mean. You're worried to make certain decisions about your health, about your work situation, or just period. Whatever this is that you're about to plunge into, because I feel like that's what I don't think that you're kind of like easing into this. I feel like you're plunging into this. Maybe that's why I'm saying water. Maybe you're going to the pool, maybe you're going to a body of water. Maybe this is why I'm saying plunging. But it feels like something may actually exceed your expectations. Something may actually work out very well for you. And it might just take for you to really trust yourself, to guide yourself on your career path. Some of you are very gifted, maybe with animals. Maybe that's something that you're passionate about. It feels like this is the week that you finally take action, or once you take action on something, yeah, something actually works out very well for you. There is a contract that I feel might be coming to an end this week, Gemini Nation. This week, or it's coming up. I did talk about a living situation. This could be an end of a lease or whatever. This could be an end of a work contract. But see, a new opportunity comes in to replace that. So if there is an end of a contract in some way in your life, something even better comes along to replace maybe something that has ended, because it looks like your guides are telling you that there is a need for an end of a chapter to take place. Yeah, because you have a new beginning on the other side of this. And you'll never really see that new beginning until you finally let go of what you're holding on to, but is actually keeping you stuck. And it's like you'll never see it in this state of mind. You got a blindfold on. You'll never see it in this state of mind. So it's like you got to be able to let go. Oh, that's not a headband. This is a headband, not a... This is a headband, not a blindfold. You might be going to get your vision checked this week. Or you're putting some type of health situation on hold. Maybe some of you are, not sure. You're not very confident. Maybe you're trying to do something that is, I don't know, maybe something like public speaking, since I did call you a communicator. I think this is your guides telling you suspend judgment, because it feels like this is you judging yourself about every little thing. Gemini nation, it feels like you're constantly dragging yourself. Yeah, it feels like if you're not, okay, because we talked about therapy, maybe you are a therapist. Whatever this is, your spirit guides are saying go for it. There's something that you're meant to do. This could have something to do with a musical talent that you have. Some type of gift. It's your past that's holding you back. Maybe you feel like you made a lot of past mistakes and this is something that you're dwelling on. I don't know, Gemini. You had a lot of stuff going on in this reading, but spirit guide. So keep that in mind. Your spirit guides are definitely there to help you to figure some things out, to piece some things together. Oh, okay. So you have had war and battle with someone. There is some friction between someone. Yeah, you might find a way to keep the peace, maybe coexist with someone, or this is someone wanting to come and do that with you, Gemini. You might find yourself feeling kind of homesick, or maybe some of you feel like you're not really a part of this world. And maybe you feel like you just kind of like want to go home, and this is not home. And that's what I mean by homesick. Like you feel like a foreigner on this earth, like you're not from this planet. I might resonate with somebody. All right, Holy Spirit, what else is relevant? You're going to find your path, Gemini Nation. If that is something that you have been lacking, or something that you've been worried about is your purpose, I feel like you're going to find a way to align with your purpose. But it feels like you got to get a hold and you got to override these worrisome thoughts, because it feels like that's what's really causing you to sacrifice this inner peace. You have a lot of cards here where you're kind of like airborne and kind of like, maybe you kind of feel that way. Maybe you're in your air sign energy. You feel kind of floaty, kind of, you know what I mean? Not able to... I think that the point that I'm trying to make is that there may be a need to really get grounded this week, because it does feel like your spirit guides, your spiritual team, Gemini Nation, is trying to get you prepared for some type of success that's getting ready to come in. But it feels like you're delaying your own happiness or your own success because of some things that have been going on around you. And if I didn't say it yet, there's a reconciliation. There might be some type of talent or gift that maybe you've been hiding, something that you wanted to create and that you're very proud of, but you've been kind of like hiding it because you're not very confident with what it is that you do. Some of you might have a very strong gift with drawing. Yes, teach and share. This is something that your guides are encouraging you to do. Instill, instruct, educate. You could be thinking about going back to school. Education could be something that's very important to you, or this is you instilling that in your family and your children. Some of you are spiritual teachers. Or this is something that really you feel very drawn to. Or you're having to decide, like I said, between this and that. Again, that indecision, I feel like you're going to be narrowing it down this week. Yep. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. And we see this not once but twice, that there's a new beginning coming in. So it feels like there's a lot of things to get excited for, Gemini Nation. And if there's issues with finances, I just saw a steady flow of abundance coming in for you. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. And if that's not the case yet, I think you're going to see a glimmer of hope with that this week. Okay? Because as we talked about, there's something that's coming in that's going to exceed your expectations. Or you'll never know unless you try, because you're kind of keeping yourself stuck with this suspension card. Time to look at how you value yourself, issues of self-love. I did say that there may be some things that come up to trigger you this week. Honor and give thanks for the blessings you are about to receive. So confirmation of what I talked about. Finances have been a bit challenging for you the past few weeks. A renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. That's what's going to make the huge difference here, Gemini Nation. But it's like you've been blocking yourself. It's like you're not really finding a way to trust your vibes or to trust your intuition. Again, second guessing yourself, being very hard on yourself to the point that you do nothing at all, but kind of like run in place. Well, since I'm talking about running in place, your guys are saying move your body. So I guess your guys are telling you get outdoors, move around a little bit, get your blood circulating. Gemini Nation, clear your vibes. Thank you, Metatron, for clearing my energy field. You have a lot of energy here with Michael and Metatron, your angels. It's definitely, I was saying call on your spiritual team. They're there at your beck and call. They're there protecting you against these low vibrational type of energy that's being thrown at you. Not only are you kind of like contributing to that with your thoughts, Gemini Nation, it does feel like there's some people around you, and they don't even have to necessarily be around you, like directly around you. They could be indirectly around you. It feels like there's someone that's kind of throwing you some negative energy. Yes, believe in yourself. I think that's definitely a very strong energy and a very strong word of advice from your guides this week, because it feels like that's something that you have been lacking. Set limits with draining people as the advice this week, Gemini Nation. When people are depleting you, kindly set a limit such as I only have 10 minutes to listen right now. Such self-care is respectful and empowering. So as it would be with any week, self-care is going to be absolutely necessary this week, especially if you are surrounded by draining people, where you find yourself bending over backwards for people that are not doing the same for you, Gemini Nation. It's going to be necessary for you to set limits. The advice for Gemini. Be lighthearted. Confirmation. I did say in the beginning that maybe you have some type of musical talent. Set your intention to be easygoing and playful today. Give yourself some carefree time to have fun. Yeah, this is exactly the case. Spend some quiet time. Do something that you absolutely love. Forgive yourself. Don't become a hostage to the past. By berating yourself for your choices, make amends, forgive your own shortcomings, and keep moving toward a beautiful future. Confirmation of what I talked about. The Gemini Nation, you could be your own worst critic. You're very hard on yourself. You got to find a way to forgive yourself and trust yourself to make the right decisions. It feels like you're basing a lot of your choices on the past, and that's something that's causing you to become very emotional and fearful and full of anxiety. Reclaim your power. Do not give your power away to anyone. Say to yourself, I am strong and capable. I can approach this situation with confidence and skill. So maybe Gemini Nation, you may have felt as though in some areas of your life you have been giving away your power. Or this is someone around you, maybe a child. It feels like you're going to find a way to pull that back. Focus on your blessings rather than dwelling on adversity. Pause and give thanks for your gifts, such as your sensitivity, intuition, health, friendships, or family. Yeah, you're definitely indulging in your gifts, or this is something that your guides are telling you to really focus on, or to find an outlet for some things. All right, maybe a creative outlet, maybe write some music, write poetry, whatever this is. But your guides are really encouraging you to tap into your gifts this week, Gemini Nation, to find some time to really focus on that and give it life, because it feels like you've really been neglecting it a lot. All right, Gemini Nation, well, this concludes your 7-day forecast with Angelic Ascensions. If you would like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which happens to be angelicascensionstarot.com. If you found that this reading was helpful, help me out, Gemini Nation, by giving it a thumbs up. Consider subbing to my channel if you already haven't. And if you do decide to sub to my channel, make sure that you hit that post notification bell so that you do not miss an upload. Whenever I upload a video for you, a sign that you're cross-watching for, or whenever I go live. Thank you, Gemini Nation, for tuning in and spending this time with me. I will see y'all next week, Gemini.